As you know, Aruba has committed itself, together with other countries in our kingdom and throughout the world, to combat one of the most horrific crimes that we have been seeing for years now going on. The last 10 years, we've seen legislation preventing or legislation against human trafficking and human smuggling. And we've seen different international treaties in which, and protocols of the United Nations, in which we address this issue, but we've seen a change in the approach towards human trafficking and human smuggling. A very long time ago, and this week I was looking at a program on Dutch television where they were dealing with human trafficking in the past in Holland, and you've seen that the approach was very unfriendly towards the victims of human trafficking. The last years we've seen a change in this approach in which we address the issues and the problems dealing with this matter in a different way, and where we put more accent on the aspect of prevention, but also the aspect of a humane treatment of those that have been victim and victimized by human trafficking and human smuggling. This, I think, is a very important improvement in the way law enforcement these days attend with these issues. In the protocols of the United Nations the last 10 years, we've seen also that we have understand that to combat this issue in an efficient way, it is necessary to join forces in an international manner, work together, combating these horrific crimes. And I must say that we can be very proud and pleased that today we are giving content to this aspect of the international treaties, because today different law enforcement agencies are here together, and I would like to thank our police department, Commissioner, and Mrs. Bars for her continuous effort in making this possible. I also would like to thank Homeland Security for the cooperation, the confidence they've shown in our country, and I hope that together we will be able to continue not only working towards combating this crime, but also stimulating others to join the efforts to combat this crime in a professional way. We have seen different developments in the legal strategies to combat this crime. But I think it's important to recognize that we cannot combat crime by solely having good legislation. It's not possible, and it has never been done. Even though legislation is important and instrumental for combating crime, the important issue at the end is having dedicated men and women, brave police officers, and all those involved in this issue to be able to combat these crimes and to, I think what's even more important, prevent and sustain those who have been victims of this crime. I would like to thank all of you because you have dedicated your time, and I know for sure not only the time that you've been paid for, but many times also your free time in preventing and making happen what is happening today. I hope also that for my friends from the different islands of the kingdom that are here, as we've promised at the Justice meeting in St. Martin, we are able and we are willing to sustain the other countries in the region and our friend and former sisters and brothers of the kingdom to make it possible to achieve what we've achieved. We think what we have achieved here is and was solely possible because we have people that are dedicated, but we also were able to count on the sustain of others that have more experience on this matter. I'm not going to speak the whole day, so don't be afraid. I would like to thank you for your presence and wish you a very successful 3 days of this symposium. Thank you very much.
I'd like to thank the minister for the fact that he came this morning, because you obviously believe, and it's evident to us that you really believe in what you stand for in terms of events like this to build a capacity. We from the United States are not here to tell you how to do things. We're not here to tell you that we have all of the answers and all of the solutions to the problem of human trafficking, exploitation of children, forced labor issues. But what we are here to do is to build capacity to conduct these investigations with each of you.
A heartfelt thank you for inviting me to this beautiful place here in Aruba. It was sweaters and long sleeves in Washington. The minute I landed here in Aruba, it was shorts and t-shirts and sandals. So I'm certainly not complaining for being sent down here to meet with you and discuss with you a very important issue. fighting human trafficking, both in the United States and around the world. And I will say, and I want to send our appreciation from our office in terms of our engagement with the Aruban government for your commitment and your dedication and your efforts to fight what is what we term modern-day slavery.